Ladies and gentlemen, there's no plan here today. Today, episode 8, I'm going to share with you one of the secretest recipes on planet Earth. For years, men and women like yourself have searched for the ultimate fried chicken recipe. Well, today, I'm going to give you one of them. No playing around. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Now, before we even get started, let me make this perfectly clear, okay? This is not KFC recipe. This is JFC's recipe, okay? John's Fried Chicken, or Chef John's Fried Chicken, whichever you want to call it. Okay, so here we go. First, we're going to start out with our brine, because we brine our chicken overnight. So, we're going to start off with about 3 teaspoons of baking soda to a pot of water. We are going to put 2 good tablespoons of chicken base here. Okay, the powdered kind. Any powder kind will do. This is my favorite to use though. It's got the most flavor. And then I have 3 tablespoons of salt. Okay, followed by 1 tablespoon of ground black pepper, followed by 1 tablespoon of oregano. If you do make a mistake like that and a little bit more goes in, you're fine. Believe me. The more the merrier. Again, you know, every recipe is like a guideline. If you happen to a little bit more goes in there, you will be fine. So I got a tablespoon of sage here. There you go. Tablespoon of basil. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go with 2 tablespoons of paprika. 1, 2. We're gonna go with 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. 1, 2. Then the onion powder. 2 tablespoons of that. 1, 2. Okay. Then, follow my list here. You always want to keep a list with you too, because there's a lot of spices here and it's very easy to kind of get confused. So, we have 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And this isn't going to make it hot at all. It's just for a little flavor. So, spilled a little here, no problem. We'll have the cleaning lady clean it up. Cleaning person, sorry. And then we have a teaspoon of ginger. Okay. Followed by a tablespoon of coriander. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna stir all this up, okay? We're gonna put it on the stove until you bring it to a boil, then you turn it down for a simmer. You bring it to a boil, and then you let it simmer for like 5 minutes. And then you let it cool. You want it completely cool down, and we pour it over our chicken. And we let that go actually overnight. So we're gonna get that started and move on to our next prep. Okay, our brine is nice and cool. We're ready to start on our chicken. Now I like to carve my own chicken. You can buy it in pieces if you want to, but I like carving my own chicken because for me it's fresher. I get the sizes that I want. which helps in cooking. So we're gonna start out with carving this guy up. We're gonna take the back out, like so. You gotta be very careful. Once the back is out, it makes it so much easier to carve up the rest of the chicken. There we go. Okay, there's the back. Now, here's the front part of your chicken. And we are going to take off the leg and the thigh, like so. And we could find where the knuckle meets. And there's a thigh for you, and there's a leg. And there's a little piece of strip of chicken strip. Very nice. And we'll do the same thing right here. Let's see, what's my other knife here? I'll grab my other guy. And we'll just take him right off there. And again, right in the center. You kind of see where the knuckle meets. Pull it apart. So that way you kind of see where it meets. It makes it easier for you. Supposed to anyway. There you go. All right. There's another thigh. Chicken wings. Okay. Okay, well, let's go with the breast first. Taking off the breast. We're gonna take off the wing. Like that. Sure, there we go. And there's a breast for you. Take off the other wing. There we go, find that knuckle. And there you go. And you're left with one big breast you can carve up. Take an excess bone off there. Excess fat. And there you go. That is one chicken for you. So, with that, we are gonna pour over our brine. Take the gloves off first. Pour the brine over it. Very nice. And we're gonna let this sit. I'm gonna have it completely covered. And we're gonna let this sit overnight. So it gets nice and marinated. Now, lucky enough, I carved up a chicken last night. So we don't have to wait for the marinade. So we're gonna get this all floured up and ready. We're gonna start on the flour next, and then we'll move to the next step. Okay, here we go. With a nice, fresh, clean cutting board. Just a FYI, when you're cutting chicken on a cutting board, you wanna really sanitize that cutting board. Now use some sanitizer, lemon juice, and a little bit of vinegar to make sure everything is clean. So if you don't have sanitizer, vinegar, lemon juice, soap and water is gonna work. Yeah? Okay. So we'll start, actually here, I've cracked 5 eggs and about 2.5 cups of milk for our egg wash. Okay. I have 4 cups of flour here. Probably more than we need, but you always wanna have enough you can work with when you're dredging your chicken and everything. So, we're gonna start with our oregano. And we're gonna go with 1 tablespoon of beautiful oregano. 1 tablespoon of sage. tablespoon of basil. There we go. And a tablespoon of margarine. Nice. Followed by a tablespoon of pepper, tablespoon of coriander, so, and I have 2 tablespoons of your salt. Paprika, going with 1, 2. Onion powder, beautiful, 1, 2. And this will be on my page for recipe, so don't you worry. There are two of the garlic, and then we're gonna go with a teaspoon of your cayenne. Be careful with the cayenne here. Again, it's not gonna make it hot, it just adds a little bit of flavor because you got 4 cups of flour in here, remember. So, you wanna mix this really, really good. I'd say about 5 minutes. You wanna make sure everything's incorporated. Okay? Good 5 minutes so everything gets incorporated and mixed when you get ready to dredge your chicken. Yeah? Okay. So, we're gonna mix this for 5 minutes and then we will be ready to batter our chicken. All right, here we go, the fun stuff. So, I drained the chicken in a colander and it's still wet. So while it's still wet, what we're gonna do, take a couple of pieces and we're gonna first just lightly coat it, very lightly. And you can strip off the excess. It's all coated like so. And then we're gonna dump it in our egg wash. And we'll stir it around there. Make sure it's nice and coated. Okay. And then we're gonna drop it back into the flour. Okay. And then we're gonna dredge it and press it down over, both the pieces over, and do it again. And you want to repeat this process about 7 or 8 times so it gets nice and coated. And that's why I like to use as much flour that I do. So I have enough to do what I need to do for all the coating. So once you've done that a couple of times, it's nice and coated. Look at that. It is a beautiful thing. Funny story about this, not using my recipe, but I was working in a hotel and they had their own recipe for a fried chicken sandwich. And one day I came in and there was just loaded with security at the hotel. And I'm all like, what's going on? And security, I mean Secret Service. And so I was working room service at the time, and they gave me this menu that their special guests were gonna order off this menu for a special place in the hotel. Well, it ended up being Michelle Obama. And so I got to make her a chicken sandwich. How about that? I didn't get to meet her because I got busy. You know, other people that worked at the hotel did. I wish I would have had the chance to go over there and say, hey, how was your sandwich and everything, but I didn't. But the highlight there at the hotel was I got to make the First Lady a chicken sandwich. How about that, huh? So these are dredged. We're gonna shake them off the excess there, place them on our pan, and we're gonna repeat the process. So here you go. All right, we are ready to start frying. I've got 2 pots of oil, one for our smaller pieces, one for our bigger pieces. And I like to cook it at 325, right? So if you can get yourself a thermometer, great. they sell them pretty cheap at the store. But $3.25 is where we want to be. So if your temperature say like
340,
you know, it's gonna be fine, because as soon as you drop the chicken in, of course it's gonna bring down the heat of the oil. So you know, you may have to play with it a little bit, but if you can keep it at 325, you're doing good. So we're gonna start with our bigger pieces in the pot, carefully laying them in there. Okay, a couple of wings, a couple of breasts here, and like I said, we want to give it plenty of room to cook, to do its thing, and you want them submerged. And then we're going to start with our smaller pieces over here. There we go, beautiful. Beautiful. Start with that now. And there you go. Now the bigger pieces, we're looking for about 20 minutes on your bigger pieces, and probably about 12 to 15 on your smaller. You'll be able to take the temperature on the wings. So we're gonna let this cook for a little while. And we're gonna check on it, and very soon you will have some delicious Chef John's fried chicken. And here we are, the grand finale, Chef John's fried chicken. Oh, too good to be true. Now, which one of you out there in our audience wants to help me try this chicken?
I do.
How about you? Yeah, you in the front row. Yeah, you gotta put your t-shirt on though.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Put your t-shirt on. Okay. Come on down. Oh, baby.
That looks delicious.
It's gonna cut into
Oh, it smells
breast.
delicious.
Let's see what's going on with it here.
Hey, this is another one I've been waiting for all day long.
I've been waiting for about 8 episodes now.
Yeah, right?
8 episodes. Oh, buddy.
Look at that, man. Oh.
That
You can just see the moisture in there, like how juicy the chicken is inside there, and oh my god, that just...
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
Should we try this?
I don't know.
I'm gonna try this right here. Oh yeah. Oh my god. The crunch, nice and crispy on the outside, juicy in the middle, and those seasonings, those spices and seasonings, herbs that are in there, they come out so nicely in the battering. You can taste it all, and it just, it tastes so good. And then with the brine and all the herbs in the brine and everything, like it, so the flavor's not only on the outside, the flavor's in the chicken.
Oh yeah.
And there's a lot of times when you get fried chicken, the flavor's all in the batter, and it's in the crispy crust, and you get down to the chicken and there's no flavor anymore. But brining it first really, really flavors the chicken, the nice herb flavor, and then the crispiness, then with the flour mixture, it just is it's spot on.
Oh,
It is spot on.
You gotta marinate and brine that chicken first. Definitely.
Yeah. So, buddy, this is amazing. You guys get a chance, try this. Try this at home.
Come on down, try it.
Yeah, try right now. But it is really good. This plate is not gonna last long at all.
We've eaten all day.
We've been waiting for this. We're like no breakfast, no lunch. We're just going straight for the fried chicken.
I'm working pretty hard.
So that's it. That's it. This is what I get right here. And believe me, it is well worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Well worth it. So, buddy, great job again. This is awesome. I can't wait to finish it up. But thank you very much. It's
My
killer,
pleasure.
killer. Right on.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you guys.
This is just one of my recipes for the fried chicken. I've tried. I hope you like it. Thank you for joining me. Look out for Martinez Music Mafia. Always playing some good stuff. Until next time, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We'll see you next time. Oh, baby.